Hello everybody. I'm all over the place today. Oh, hello all and welcome to Wild Crochet Designs. My name is Mary, coming to you with our midweek live. Did I sing that loud enough? I'm just moving everything out the way. Guys, I do a lot of recording in here when I'm not doing the live, so all the cameras and everything gets moved. Don't you love it? Don't you love it? Let's move everything back. Hello, Middle Earthians. Lovely to have you here. Lovely to have you here. Jody, man. Jody, not Jody. Jody. Lovely to have you here, Jody. Purple Magic is in the house. Lovely to have you here as well. Don't forget, guys, to pop on your live chat and not top chat, which I didn't do. Let's try that again. I tried to, but oh, hang on. Here we go. Every time I do that, I lose the chat. Hi, Jody, again. I lost everybody else's chat. But hi, Yvonne. It'll all come back to me. It'll all come back to me now. They're saying, what? You're not a singer? Not exactly. Good morning, Franca, or afternoon from us. Welcome, welcome. Hello, everyone. Yes, another week. We are already into it this week. Yours truly is a little bit sad. Who's going to ask me why? Remember the Grafgan I was making? The baby was born yesterday. 3 weeks early. So I'm going to have to really pick up my game. I don't have to worry about anyone seeing the name now because, well, they've already named him. So it's all good. The young man's name is Leon and he will be getting his Grafgan in a couple of weeks' time. Not now. Hi, Gwendolyn. Hello. Who did I miss? I missed someone before. Rachel. Hello, Rachel. Yeah, so the baby's been born. That means I'm a little bit behind by about 2 weeks. I'm actually 3 weeks behind because if you think about it, he was born on the 1st of, he was supposed to have been born on the 1st of Feb. And he was born yesterday. Just upset me. No, he's a very healthy, happy baby, and that's all that matters. So I just have to pick up my game now. Work extra hard. Will we get to see? Yes, you will. You will, and you will. Rachel, you will. And I'll tell you why. Apparently, for the next 4 weeks, they don't want too many people around him if they haven't had their whooping cough injection. We have a bit of an outbreak here. I don't know if we still do, we had an outbreak of whooping cough here in Melbourne a while back. Whether they've advised her to make sure people have had that injection, I'm not getting the injection. I'm just going to wait the 4 weeks. So that'll give me 4 weeks to finish off the blanket. As if we haven't got enough injections, we have to do more. All right, so let's have a look here. Everyone's saying hello. Karen. Hi, Karen. The lovely Karen. You never know with babies. I know. They decide when they want to come. Your air conditioner is broken? No, purple, I wouldn't survive. And I'm melting here to wait for owners to replace. Hope before this super hot weekend. I know. It's so hot already. We've got a lot to look forward to, Purple. He just wanted to be early. That's all right, Franco. We don't mind the early ones. It's all good. And Rachel says, my daughter was very early. Yes, you did tell me that when I saw you once. Margaret V, lovely to have you here. Yeah, so that's the news. That's the skinny. That's the buzz, the rest of it. So I'm going to have to work extra hard. But we are still on track for our gear here on the channel. So don't stress, nothing's going to get put on hold. I will actually have half of the blanket to show you in tomorrow's first Thursday of the month. So you'll get to see that. You'll get to see half of it. And it is literally half. It's flat bang right in the middle at the moment. Lying. It's past half. It's in the middle of the picture, but it's 3/4 of the way through the blanket. Hard to explain because I'm putting an extra row, 2 or 3 rows. Let's try more. How much letters? 15 letters. About 15 rows extra for the baby's name. Could be 15, could be 18. Depends if I use the same. I already have the letters written up because I did my nephew's son's blanket years ago and his name was Leo and this fella's name was going to be Leon. All I had to do was make the N, which I did. So I pretty much had all the letters up, so I knew exactly what I was going to use. I was going to stick to the same size even if it didn't match the blanket. I would have left a you know, a bigger gap in between. So when it comes to making graphgans and fitting in the letters on the same size as your picture, you have to use math. I hate math. As you all know, I really don't like it, but it is part of what we do, what crocheters do in general, and knitters do in general. You really need to use math, and it's like anything when you're designing, even clothes, maths is really, really important. And I'm missing all the chat. Okay, Karen. Oh, here we go. Hello, everyone. Hello. Okay, we got you. Karen, is your dad making tea? Rachel says, I need to drink to cool down. I've got both water and coffee here, by the way, guys. I haven't had a coffee this afternoon. My nephew was very early. That's another one, Yvonne. There's plenty of them. Your nephew was late, just like his mum. Oh, my daughter was 7 days early, and my son was 10 days late. So go figure. Where am I? My nephew's like that. Hi, all. Dad's playing his bagpipes. So tea will need to wait. That's so cute, bagpipes. That's hilarious. I love that. Oh, Karen, you didn't tell me Dad plays the bagpipes. They don't look easy to play. No, they look quite difficult, don't they, to play. I know my great niece was a couple of days late. I think my great nephew was too, but I can't remember. Tiny bit late is okay. After the 10 days, I remember the doctor saying to me, another couple of days and we're going to have to work something out because this is not working. And then that day, for some reason, the minute the doctor said that day, he decided he wanted to come out and he wasn't wasting any time coming out. It was so fast. We managed to drop Francis off at my sister's and my dad's house. And then we went back to the hospital. By the time we got there, hello, we're ready. I had time to pop up on the table, on the actual bed. Well, they're like tables, they're so hard. All right, where was I? Excuse me. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Cherry. Oh, Kathy? Yes? Yes! Did I get it right, Cherry? I think I did. I'm getting there, Kathy. Nearly. Cherry. I'm a great aunt to Middle. Yes, I think I am as well. No, I know I am. 4 different children. There you go. Maths, Franca. Yes, I know we're the same. You were on time, were you, Franca? Yes, Kathy. Yes, Kathy. All right. Everybody's thinking, do you know this, Kathy? No, I just so glad that I remember that Kathy is Cherry. You just wanted to confuse me, hun. Well, it doesn't take much these days. Not these days. You love the bagpipes. I love them too. They're very noisy, but I do love them. Cheers, everyone. Pretty as a peacock blanket cup. Thank you, Jody M, for that beautiful cup. Last year's cup, actually. And we finished a blanket. It took only a year. It should have only taken a few months, shouldn't it? But it took a year. Mary, you are only 29 again. Oh, my birthday. I had such a good day. You know what? Funnily enough, everything that was supposed to go right went wrong. But I was so happy in the end because I still got to do the painting. Everything went wrong and I went, oh, well, that happens. And then I walked off. Someone says, geez, you're a bit blasé. It doesn't matter. What could happen next? And more stuff went wrong. And I thought, it doesn't matter. We don't worry about it. Well, firstly, the place we were going to have lunch at had rung my daughter and said, oh, by the way, we had power issues yesterday. Everything went out overnight, so we don't want to, well, the fridges were down and everything, so we can't do any meals today. And I thought, oh, well, there's lunch gone. But I went to the city and I got there an hour and a half early. I messed the time up. But that didn't worry me because I looked around and I was so happy because I have never in my life, and I'm talking a long time, 29 years plus, I have never seen the city so quiet. Unless, of course, you walked through the city when we were all indoors. But I have never seen the city so quiet. I was walking at about, might have been 11:30 down what we call Burke Street Mall, which is our busiest street. And I don't remember seeing anyone. I might have seen 3 people walk past me. 11:30 on a Sunday morning. What? So I got there an hour and a half early. Did a bit of looking around. I bought some crochet hooks. I bought a tiny little gauge ruler. And I'll explain that on once we do our jumper, I'll explain that when we do that. So I will talk about that then. But or even on our, maybe tomorrow's, I haven't even recorded tomorrow's. Don't you love this? I haven't even recorded first Thursday of the month tomorrow. Usually I record it day before, edit next day. I'm in trouble. But it'll still go up tomorrow. I'll try not to over edit. And I'll show you the little ruler. It's so cute. I went to buy the clover crochet hooks at Morrison Sons in the city while I was there. And so I decided to buy that as well. It was there. The lady said, have you got one of these gauge things? I said, oh. I didn't say it like that. I just want to make it sound exciting. Oh. I said, no, I'd love that. And so I purchased that as well. So everything that went wrong, but it all worked out right, which is really weird. You were supposed to purchase your own drink and bring your drink to the venue for the painting. And we couldn't remember. We knew what drink we wanted, but we couldn't find it anywhere in the city. It was supposed to be in a place called Dan Murphy's, and that was so far away, and we didn't have time to go. So I said, let's just get this drink. Well, neither of us liked it. So we didn't really drink much. It kind of worked out well because I tell you, there was no time. 3 hours to do the painting. I'll show you the painting in a minute. 3 hours to do the painting, and the artist was going, right, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, we're going to do this. And we're like, ugh. My daughter was doing well. I'm like, and I was so stressed thinking it was supposed to have been a fun activity. But we got it done. It worked well. And I'll show you the painting in just one moment. I just want to say hello. I've missed everybody. Hello, who have I missed? Well, it goes way back. Oh, my gosh. 29 again. Thanks, Franca. Something like Harry Cherry. We're going to work Harry out very soon. If anyone wants to know, my name is Sandy. Hi, Sandy. I'm going to remember that now. Purple Sandy. Let's try and remember that. Love the painting, and Frances's painting. Hers was 10 times better than mine. Mine I like to call, what do I call it? Abstract. I don't know. It's got to be abstract. I knew it wasn't going to be good, but it still wasn't completely bad considering I'm a really bad painter. But from far away, it just looks so good. When you get close up, not so much. I'll show you in a second. Don't mention Harry Achu. Oh, he's become an allergy now, isn't he? You love Morrison Sons. Yes, Rachel, same. It's a bit expensive, but I do like it. And the ladies are beautiful there. They were absolutely wonderful. They couldn't help me enough. You know, it was fantastic. Oh, where are we? Oh, good. Okay. Let me show you the painting. Ready to see the painting? Now, if there's any artists there, please don't judge me. It's not that gorgeous close up, but it's not bad. It's not bad. So it started off, believe it or not, see these lemons? Everything here all started off in yellow. See the stems? They were all yellow. Everything started off in yellow. And she started painting. She started off with just the lemons first. And I started drawing these things here, assuming they were lemons. I said, gee, how many lemons has she got on the page? I'm putting they're all lemons. All of these were lemons. Everything was lemons. And then she says, and then my daughter starts shaping hers like a leaf. I said, why are your lemons looking like a leaf? And she said, because they're leaves. They're only the first few ones were lemons, and the real big ones were lemons. I said, oh, oops. So I had to reshape all of these to look like leaves. They were all looking like lemons. So let's see how far back we can go. They all looked like lemons. And even the stems, they didn't come in till last. All we focused on were the round bits for the lemons. It was hilarious. Now, I've got an artist friend. Oh, he's not really, so he's a friend, but he was from my school, and he just added us on Facebook because we were from the same school hundreds of years ago. But we're not chummy. We don't go out and socialise and have fun. And he's an artist, an actual artist. So when he got on and said, yeah, not bad. I was like, oh, thank God. Wasn't too bad. I knew he was an artist. I've seen lots of his paintings on Instagram and Facebook, but it was quite funny. All right, where are we? Looks nice. They are a bit pricey, but the lovely yarns. Yes, they do have nice yarns. Looks nice. Thank you, Middle. Love it, says Rachel. Thank you. Good morning or good afternoon, Claptrap. Lovely to have you here. Who sleep after the live. Oh, no. And good night for those that sleep after live. I like that. Great job. Thank you, Cherry, or Kathy, I should say. Beautiful. Thank you, Yvonne. Gorgeous. Thank you, Gwendolyn. Yes. That's good, Mary. For a beginner, thank you, Purple. First picture I've ever painted. I'm lying. I painted one in Kinder, and I got told off because it didn't look anything like a cat. Who gets told off in Kinder? Anyway, me apparently. Wish I could paint like that for someone who can't paint. Franca, you know what? I can't paint. I can't draw to save me. But they actually show you how to do the circle first. They show you how to do an oval. Then they show you how to do the leaves, which I thought were lemons. I'm thinking she's got funny looking lemons, you know. Hi, Rachel. Raylene. Oh, Rachel on the brain now. Hi, Raylene. Thank you. Karen, thumbs up, guys. Thank you, Green Butterfly. Thumbs up. You know that when you do thumbs up, that helps our channel a lot. You can't paint either middle. Doesn't matter. Don't worry about it, hun. I never worry about these things. I'm using those same colors in the blanket I'm making. Speaking of which, did I yell? I didn't mean to yell. This is inspiration for color combination. Doesn't necessarily mean it'll be a blanket. Doesn't necessarily mean it'll be a garment, but we will talk about it. It is a bit of inspiration, which I'm going to use throughout the year at some stage for some color combinations that we have. And looking at yellow, green and gold, very much Aussie colors. So something will come up using the green and gold in the future. And hello, Anne, lovely to have you here. Yes, your blanket sounds gorgeous, Yvonne. Correct, Franca, it does. Now, it's really warm in here, guys. In a few minutes' time, I've got the aircon running over there, but it's so far away from me. In a few minutes' time, I may have to put the fan on. I hope not. I'm trying to do without it. I don't think we've ever done a live in here when I haven't turned the aircon on until the afternoon. I turned it on a little late today because I was making meatballs and sauce to take to my daughter's house for dinner. I can't draw. That's why I taught. That's why I taught Mary May's single crochet. I'm not sure what you mean there, Karen. I'm not sure. I'm almost done week 5 of your study of ombre. Yes, it's getting so big I can't barely hold it on your lap. I know that's what happens when they get big, hey? Everyone loves your lemons, Mary. My lemons are a lemon. Why are you laughing at that? Why are you laughing at my lemon picture? All right, so that was my birthday week, guys. We did end up going to lunch. Place we went to wasn't too crash hot. I wasn't too worried about. I'm not going to mention them because it's not really fair on them. They must have had a bad day because I've been there before and the food was good. When I came off the train, I was in such a hurry to get into the city and I took the train. I didn't have breakfast and I was starving. So I bought a rice pudding from the train station. There's a little stand there and I bought a rice pudding from them and I ate it. But it really filled me up. So when we were ready to have lunch an hour and a half later, I was kind of full. So I ordered the smallest thing on the menu and it was basic. The coffee was good, however. You know me, I'm very fussy with my coffee. Well, you don't know me. Some people don't know me. But most people know I'm extraordinarily fussy. We've got a fancy coffee machine here. I won't use it. I want a coffee out of the house at the best coffee shop. That's me being fussy. Otherwise, I'll stay home and have a normal instant coffee, yeah? How fussy am I? I'm very fussy. And Andrew, get this, my son Andrew is about the only one, sometimes my daughter, is about the only one who can make my coffee to a T exactly the way I like it. Everybody else messes it up. I'm very, very fussy. Not with many food items or, drink items, but with coffee, very fussy. Very, very fussy. All right, all right, that's my birthday. It's gone. Oh, yes. And then I came home and I had seafood waiting for me, which was very exciting. And the kids, we all got together and apparently my birthday gift hasn't arrived yet. That's all I know. God knows what it is. It's probably like, a new car. Oh, I don't want a new car. Personally, I don't wish for a new car. They couldn't afford a new car. But it's probably like, I don't know, maybe it's a lemon tree to go with my lemon painting. Oh, why am I laughing at that? To go with my lemon painting. Who knows? But anyway, so baby was lots happened this week. Baby's born. I had a birthday. It's funny the baby was almost born on my birthday. Me being January the 8th, I believe baby was born on the 10th, which was yesterday. Yesterday's the 10th. Baby was born yesterday. Pretty exciting. All right, now where were we? I want to go all the way back to the chat. Week 5. Yes, yes, yes. We've got that. Everyone loves your lemons. Yes. Maths, science, and I crochet. Oh, gotcha. Thank you, Karen, for justifying what you just said before. I don't know what you meant, but I'm lost now. I can't draw a stick man. Even my kindergarten class laughs at them, and I definitely cannot paint. Don't worry about it, Claptrap. We all like that, I think, by the looks of it. Claptrap, oh, we're talking about, contacting me. Yvonne, can't wait to see it in Instagram. Yvonne, can't wait to see it in Instagram. Yes, I can draw Disney characters. Can you, Yvonne? Wow. We love Yvonne. She's our new best friend. She can draw beautiful pictures. I don't have Instagram, but I'll put it up on Facebook group. Okay, good on you. Your birthday present is on its way, Mary. Another one. That's all right. Thank you, Franca. We're at 18,700 subscribers. I have something to talk about later. But yes, we are. Thank you, Middle, for reminding me of that. I tend to not look at that side of it because I'm very rushed all the time that a lot of it just goes right over my head. And I'm glad I've got you guys to remind me of this. If you get a new car, send it to Marty. Where is Marty when you need him? Yes, he could do with that. Purple Magic says, thumbs up, everyone. Thank you so much for that. Thumbs up is always important for our channel. What is the best coffee shop in Melbourne? Well, I don't have a best coffee shop in Melbourne, but I do have a good coffee shop locally that I swear by. So, but last time I went to them, they were closed on a Monday. Apparently, they don't open Mondays, which is odd. A lot of people don't. I couldn't draw to save my life, Franca says. Yes, same. Only craft for me is Mary's allergy and crocheting. Oh, it's about my allergy. Middle. Maybe something to do with crochet, says Rachel. Okay. It could be a lemon tree. My friend has a lemon tree in the garden. I'm sure lemons will grow in yours. I don't know. Claptrap. I managed to murder a lot of plants indoors, so Marty wants his Hot Wheels. No swearing, Mary. I know, Sherry, no, we won't do that. All right, so that was my birthday week. It was a lot of fun. Even though things went wrong, I really wasn't unhappy at all. I was quite happy. I had just a good day. And I think also because, my daughter was there and we were having fun. Andrew wasn't there. He's on holidays with his partner, with his girlfriend. But he's due back soon, and then we're going to go out again this weekend. So I'm getting 2 birthdays. Yay! Don't you love it? I'll probably end up just cooking. So there you go. All right. So, okay, I could be cheeky and say that word, but I don't want to get in the naughty corner. Oh, don't do it, Middle. Please don't do it. Marty would love that, Franca. He would too, wouldn't he? Middle, are you being rude again? Middle's a good girl, Franca. Get in the corner, Franca. Franca, you're in the corner. Middle's a good girl. Cheers, everyone. I need coffee. I haven't had much today. My hands are steady, which means I haven't had enough. Can you believe what she's like? Cheers, everyone. All right, let's talk crochet, yeah? This is why you got on the channel, not to talk about my birthday, right? Let's talk crochet. Not today, Franca, says Middle. Middle wants to be a good girl today. Middle is great. She's an angel. Listen, we love Middle. Look, I have to say something about Middle. She's always there. She's always on Instagram. She's always on Facebook. She's always on YouTube. She's always there. So fantastic, Middle. You keep it up, darling. We love that. All right. So I don't know what I've done. You know what I am? Actually on a page where I was writing up a pattern for the channel. So let's get out of that page. You will hear about it tomorrow. All right. Oh my gosh, all that stuff we wrote for Christmas. Holy macaroni. We wrote a lot during Christmas. I got 2 pages of Christmas details. Can you believe it? All right. So this week, I popped this up on the main picture, this on this particular live because yours truly did a beginner tutorial on half double crochets. Now, I'm really focusing on that particular tutorial for the simple fact, this is the one that I did on the channel yesterday, right? For the simple fact that our patchwork jumper, Franca, where are you when we need you? You're here, right in the corner next to me. She's always been asking about this patchwork jumper, and it's finally happening. It's coming very soon. Our patchwork jumper is made using that same stitch, and it is made using the that way, turn, that way, turn, that way, turn, that way, that way, that way, that way, that way. But it has patchwork, but it's worked in one full piece. We are not getting squares and sewing them together. You are going to use the one full piece. Now, if you want to do squares and put them together, I'm not going to be able to help you with the math there. But I will have all the sizes from extra small to 5 extra large on the tutorial, and I will talk to you, Franca, about something else as well in the future, so you don't have to worry about your size. But it's 10 sizes, 9 sizes. Is that 9 sizes? I failed maths. Here we go again. Here's the maths. So those sizes will be on the channel. Now, that's not coming next week, just heads up. Yeah. I'm only 3/4 of the way through one side. I could be, no, actually I could be, no, I am. I've got 2, let's just not worry about it. I'm almost finished one side, let's put it that way. And once I finish one side, I'll be able to use the second side as the tutorial for the channel, and then say, right, flip it and do the other side. When you're making patchwork jumpers, this is a question you need to decide yourself, and I will give you the amount of yarn that I used. When you're making it, you need to decide whether or not you're going to use one side and just mimic it for the other side, because when you turn it around, the colors are on the opposite side of each other, so they don't run into each other. You could do it like that, and then you only need to focus on the one design, yeah? But if you wanted to change your colors to suit and play with color, by all means do it, right? I just say to people, it's easier to do one side in all the colors that we chose, and then just mimic it for the other side, exactly the same colors. Because when you turn it around, it'll be the same. Although one square you might want to play with if you want it in a different spot. You know, the multicolored square, you'll learn all about that once we start doing it. So that's a long way away yet. Just wanted to let you know that it is on the cards. We will be making a patchwork jumper on our channel here at Crochet Designs very, very soon. Now I've lost all the chat. Oh, look how far back it goes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look, just doing the marge. All right, still in the naughty corner. Are you still in the naughty corner, Carrot? Oh, thanks, Yvonne, and thanks, Mary. Oh, good, Middle. Yay, You're very welcome, Middle. Yes, yes, yes. We love everybody here in this family. I know, Purple, we're a very, very wonderful community. Except when the naughty ones get on, we just, don't worry about them. We just, delete, block, all that jazz. And they come on, they do, and you just delete, block. Come to naughty corner and play with yarn. Everybody wants to get in the corner. Runs and jumps on Franca. Purple Magic, you are not sent to the naughty corner. Out with you. Actually, you're so naughty, you may as well stay in there, Purple. When Mary, Franca, we'll talk about that in a minute. Okay, look out, Franca. Here I come. Oh, you're very naughty. Yvonne, she's not. Everyone's naughty to everyone. Get in the corner. Well, not everyone. You guys want me to get into trouble. No, Middle, you're not going anywhere, hun. You stay exactly where you are, darling. You let all those naughty ones stay in there. Your beginner videos come up a lot. I know, Rachel, what you're seeing is the shorts. I'm doing a lot of shorts or a lot of reels. So you're seeing those now, and I'll talk to you about that in a minute. You haven't let me out yet, Karen says. Karen, honey, you can get out of the corner. That's all right, honey, go. Passes around melted Tim Tams to everyone. They would be. We've got our Tim Tams in the fridge today, Magic. Don't touch the purple. All right, let's get down to business. Now, Franca, to answer your question, I can't guarantee you an exact date, right? Not an exact date, but possibly around the end, we can even say middle of Feb or even end of Feb. Or maybe even early, depends on how fast I go. But I do have that graph gown to complete. And I do have this blanket, which is still sitting here. I've done nothing since I showed you last. The 5-star blanket, done nothing. And that baby is due any moment now, which that's the wrong side. And that baby is due any moment. And look, I've squashed it all up. It's all squashed. And her baby's due any moment now as well. So the thing is, they were both due around late January, February. I'm just lucky like that. And on top of that, I'm making a cushion for my cousin's daughter as well. So I'm very busy. But we'll still do what I said we're going to do for the next few months. No, it won't be June. It'll be a lot earlier than that. I wanted to get it out very early because I'm pushing it to get out early because I want to do, is it here? Roz's yarn. Here. I want to do something with Roz's yarn. And it's actually an autumn project. So our autumn starts around March. So I'm trying to get that jumper out early so that we can do this. We probably won't get it done by March. Listen to me cry. But we are going to do things on the channel anyway. We're going to do that jumper and something that I wanted to do with Roz's yarn. I don't want to tell you what that is. It's a surprise. Special. So yeah, it will become earlier. I know, Sherry, that will come earlier. The jumper will come earlier. Roz's stuff will come a little bit later now. And I really wanted to do Roz's stuff first. But anyway, she's such a Suki Lola. I'm such a Suki Lola. Okay, I've lost all the chat again. I will share my... Oh! Rachel, what are you doing? Naughty girl, get in the corner, Rachel. Actually, Rachel, I don't like it much, but I like the pink one. That new pink one everybody's talking about, yeah? Roz bought yarn on the cruise. Did you purchase any of her yarn, Karen? She does a lot of yarn dyeing. And I purchased that yarn. And I'm going to, and that's another thing, I haven't even purchased from Bendigo the cream yet. So there you go. February. Yes, it should be around February. Look, I hope to get it done by the end of January, February. By the end of January, Franca, but I can't guarantee that. Not right now. Not now that the baby's born early. What is with this baby? How dare he come early? We won't be able to give him the blanket for another 4 weeks yet anyway because of the whooping cough issue. So I've got 4 weeks up my sleeve. That doesn't mean anything. It just means I can spend a bit of time at night working on our patchwork jumper. Cheers, everyone. So you bought yarn on the cruise anyway. Is Rachel still on? Not Rachel. Raylene. Is Raylene still on? Raylene, if you're still on, let me know if you purchased yarn. I bet you did. That's what you do on those cruises. When you go on a yarn cruise, you're going to purchase yarn, yeah? Which cruise did you go on? Karen. Karen, I was on that cruise, not the same one, something similar last time with Karen. It wasn't with Karen, it was with a group, and that's how I met Karen on that same cruise. And that's how I knew that she was from Australia because, you know, you don't know these things, do you? Anyway, so let's get on with what's happening this week on the channel. Now, as I said earlier, I did a beginner tutorial for the half double crochet. In that tutorial, I gave options of to chain up 30 and go up 20 something rows. I can't even remember what I said. And you can make yourself a washcloth. I didn't continue it because I thought, you know, I've got so many of them here in half double. You're still here. I didn't go on this cruise. Oh, you didn't go on that one, Raylene. Oh, I'm sorry, hon. I thought you did. If you were to have gone on that one, Raylene, you would have purchased yarn because it's like they lure you in. I waited long enough already. I can wait longer, says Franca. Thank you. Well, it's not too far away, Franca. That's what I'm saying. If I'm 3/4 of the way through this jumper, and both pieces are I think they're going to be similar sizes. I haven't really, look at that, I've really designed the pattern. Because I designed the, don't you love it? I designed the cardigan pattern, and what I did was I just took what I looked at that pattern. This is how I work. Lucky I wrote it, that is the jumper. I'm writing it as I go along. It's exactly the same as the cardigan in the amount of rows I've done, the amount of stitches I've done. That will be different for different sizes, so don't even think about it. It won't be the same. But it's exactly the same style as that. So it was a lot easier for me to do it as a jumper than it is a cardigan. Cardigans take a lot longer because you're stressing over the ribbing down the front. You have to work out the ribbing. You have to work out the measurement. We're going to drop the cardigan would have been dropped a little bit lower. I'll have the cardigan here for show on Saturday mornings live, and you can have another look. See, it's actually over there. I don't want to grab it. But last night I was thinking about the jumper itself. There's a part in there that I have like an overlapping color to give you those, the 3 different color shades. Now I did the one side in that style, but I'm going to show you guys when I do the YouTube tutorial a different style. Now the reason is the different measurements, it's hard to explain. Each square has different measurements for different sizes, in certain sizes, not all of them. Some of them will be the same, which is good, right? But if they're changing, that's going to change that pattern, yeah? So what we're going to do is use a pattern that it doesn't have to change. It'll be the same no matter how many stitches across you have. So I've already done one side in that particular style, but when I show you, I'll be showing you a different style. If you wanted to try that one, I'll do a little tiny footage at the end of that video, and you can have a look-see and you can play with the math on your square if you want to. But otherwise, don't. Just do that stitch that I show you, which is a total different stitch, okay? But let's not worry about that for now. That's something we'll talk about when I introduce the jumper to you. You will be doing a swatch. We will do a swatch. That will be the first thing we do when we start our jumper. All right, so we will be doing the swatch. Heads up, make sure, I just messed my hair. Make sure you do this swatch before you start the jumper. The reason is because my tension will be totally different to yours, so do the swatch, okay? I'll show you the swatch. You'll know exactly what to do. I'll get it all measured up and so you can see it. Do the swatch. Can't stress it enough. Do the swatch. All right, that's enough talking. I've lost all the chat. I'm still here, didn't go, yes. Not keen on 7-Up, not sure what you mean. It came up with my KFC here. Okay, yep. Focus on your blankets for the baby and the one on the way. Thank you very much, Franca. Rachel, yes. Okay, that's different. Or styles, Sherry, just elaborate on that for me, hun. Elaborate. I would like to try both stitches. Oh, would you? Franca, I find the first stitch will be a little tricky, but I will show you both, and you can decide which one you want to use for your jumper. It's a little tricky. In your case, it'll be even more tricky, and I'll talk to you personally about yours. So we'll talk to you. Don't even worry about it. Yours will be a little bit different to what you see on the channel. The style will be the same, but yours will be a little different in sizing and measurements, yeah? It may be the cruise my friends went on. They just been on one with Unwind Craft Cafe. Yes, it is that same one, Rachel. It sure is. Yes. What size yarn and hook? Mary, do you what size yarn and hook? It is a 10-ply yarn or an Aran weight, and your hook will be a 5mm hook. But wait a minute, this is where I talk about the gauge. You're going to do your gauge first. You're going to try it with a 5mm hook. If it's too big or small, then you change to the next size hook. So make sure you've got a 5.5 and what is it? Make sure you've got a 4.5, a 5, and a 5.5, because either one of those might have to work for you. You may not even be able to use the 5. So let's just focus on the gauge for now. Yeah, having a bit of a play. Money teasing, not sure what you mean. Do you have a pattern for the star blanket, Yvonne? Yes, our pattern is actually on the website. Sorry, not on the website. Our pattern is here on the channel. It's called the 5-point star blanket, Yvonne. If you want, I will leave a link in a description box down below of this live after the live, or I'll also pop it up on my community board post. And it's a link to the playlist. You find part 1 and work your way up to, I think there's 3 parts. Maybe not even. I think there is 3 parts, yeah. And just work your way up to 3 parts, yeah. Rachel, I'm only teasing. Yes, okay. Franca can be very cheeky, Rachel. Don't worry about Franca. Currently trying to crochet to keep me awake. So if I go silent, that's why, poor middle. Oh, Rachel, don't worry about Franca. She's naughty. She's very naughty. You were talking style of squares. Okay, yes. When I say the style of squares, okay, the square itself is normal. Half double crochet, back and forward, done. There's one square that will have 3 different colors in. And I did one, you know what, wait there. I'll show you so you can understand what I mean. I knew it was here, right? So I did one square like that. This is wrong, so don't look at this one. I should have done it in a double. See that? I did it like that. Yours won't look like that. Yours will just be a row of that green, a row of the red, and a row of the, what have I got? Green, red, and pink, I think it was on there. And it will be just an up and down, you know, your single crochet, your double, your single, your double, that kind of stitch. It won't be like this. However, at the end of that tutorial, at the last 10 minutes, I will pop some footage on how I did this. It's not the same. The reason I don't want to do this is because it's not the same for everybody's size, because everybody's stitch count across the square is a little different. Let's say, for argument's sake, extra large to extra small. There's no way I could use the same amount of stitches for extra large on the extra small jumper. I would have to cut down those stitches a little bit to make it, you know, 1 stitch less or 2 stitches less in each square. That will change the style of that, because that's worked in a certain amount of stitches across. It doesn't make sense now, but when I show you with the camera facing down, you can have a look at the differences between certain sizes and you'll think, oh, wait a minute, that would just be way too confusing. Yeah. However, like I said, I'm willing to show you at the end of the tutorial for that part. That won't come in until part 2 or part 3. I haven't decided yet. Either part 2. No, it might be part 2. Actually, it could be part 2. So part 1, we'll talk about gauge and we'll do the first. I'll show you how to do the first few rows. You'll do your ribbing and then you'll do your first few rows of the pattern, right? Then on the way back, you will complete your first row of patches and then you'll meet me back for part 2. And I'll actually tell you in your first row of 2 patches, I'm thinking what the other one, I haven't got it with me. I'm thinking you're doing 2 just keep this in mind. 1 row of patches in one color, yeah, and then 1 row of patches in another, and on your 3rd row of patches there's going to be one of those squares. Okay, so don't worry about it for now. It's all too confusing to talk about it and you can't visualize it. Wait until I show you the whole jumper in full and you can visualize exactly what I'm talking about. It's done better than that one. It's done correct. That one is wrong. It's only wrong because I used the half doubles to go over the half doubles, and I should have used a double to go over the half doubles. Again, doesn't make any sense, but it will, I promise. They're thinking, no, it won't. No, Harry Styles, lol. Oh, Harry Styles. No, I don't know if she means Harry Styles. Yes, we are still working on Harry Styles' top. I'm also crocheting, Rachel says. Yes, okay. I'll check it out. Thanks, Mary. All good. Yvonne, it's called 5-point star blanket. Check our playlists, hun. I've got a whole playlist on it, yeah? Just go down all my playlists and you'll find it. Middle, wake up. Franca's yelling at you, Middle. To wake up. I'm crocheting a beanie. That's great. Oh, Kiki's in. Hi, Kiki. Got new shelf for my new yarn. Well, excuse you. I mean, for your yarn. Way to go, Kiki. Have you filled it up yet, hun? Don't disturb my crochet. I'm already awake. Go middle. How are you? Yes. Remember to do thumbs up. Thank you so much, Jody. Yes, thumbs up. If you didn't know this, guys, thumbs up helps the channel. It shows YouTube you still want to see the lives. It shows YouTube you still want tutorials. Yay. Well, it shows me that you still want your tutorials. Yeah. All right. Yes. Missed you lately. Yes, you've been missing each other, haven't you? What are you crocheting? Ditto. Yes. What is everyone working on? Rachel, thank you for asking. Everyone can start telling you. Why would I be a good girl, Frank? Oh, Kiki. Cheeky Kiki. Half doubles is half trebles. Franca, if you are in the UK, a half double crochet is a half treble. The US is half double. UK is half treble. I'm going to have to rephrase the way I say things because now that I'm doing the real quick reels and shorts, a lot of people saying, wait a minute, that's not UK. I said, no, it's US. So I'm going to have to be careful how I phrase it now. It's a lot easier before. Now I'm going to be careful. One shelf to fill. Oh, go Kiki. Yes. All right, we're caught up with all that chat. That was a lot of chat to catch up on. Let's not talk about the jumper until it's time to do it, which will be in a few weeks' time, 3 or 4 weeks' time, roughly. So let's just keep that in mind. Excuse me. Keep that in mind and get excited for what's happening now. Tomorrow, I'm going to have to work very hard, like really early in the morning. Tomorrow, I'm going to be recording the first Thursday of the month. You will get it tomorrow, but it'll be later on in the evening for us here at Melbourne. Yeah, I don't know what time it'll be for you overseas. For those of you in Melbourne, you'll get it in the evening. Everyone else, you'll get it when the time is for you. And so I'll be doing that first Thursday of the month. Even though it's the second Thursday, it's my birthday month, so I don't do it on the first Thursday. So I'll be doing it on the second Thursday of the month, which is tomorrow, and you'll get all the information that you need for the beginning of the year, 2023. I'm sorry, for the whole year, 2023. She thinks she can get it right, guys. All right, I've got 2 drinks here. I've got the coffee and the water, but my throat is starting to get a bit yucky, so I'm gonna drink the water. Do you like that? So excited, I just can't hide it. Go, Jerry. The jumper. The jumper. Well, it is coming, guys. And tomorrow, in tomorrow's first Thursday of the month, you will see one side of the jumper. I've been trying to get that out in the past half an hour, and it hasn't come out. You will see side one of the jumper tomorrow, and we will talk about the rest next week, the following week, I mean. And I will give you some information in the following week when it will be ready for upload. Okay, I'll know in 2 weeks' time when it'll be ready. Not this week, I'll know the next week when it'll be ready to be uploaded. So very exciting. All right, so let's get rid of that message. Someone messaging me in the middle of my live. How dare you? This happens a lot. Only see 3 thumbs up. Oh, dear, Rachel, I see 18 here, hun. So maybe you've got a bit of a delayed process on your connection, maybe. Yeah, I see. You see 19. I only see 18. Isn't that interesting? That's all you can see. Is that right, Franca? Oh, okay. Okay. I see 15. Guess we all see a different number. Isn't that interesting, Kiki? I see 18. If someone sees 19, that's interesting because I can't see that 19th. Odd. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Just keep going like this all the time, guys. All the time. Keep doing the thumbs up. It helps the channel. All right. All right. So what we were going to do this week was, and still is, and we're up to date so far, was the half double crochet beginner tutorial, and I've done that already, and that's out. The next video was going to be first Thursday, which is tomorrow, which is still happening. What? The next video, which will be on Friday, will be the soft ball that I was making for a lovely young girl who was supposed to come yesterday, but they cancelled. They were a little bit tired. They're on holidays and they were just driving past, And Dad rang and said, no, they're too tired. He doesn't want to come. Didn't want to stress the kids out any more than he did. So they must have had a really good time, which was great. So it looks like I'll be choosing the colour combination to the ball. So we'll be having a soft padded ball and a amigurumi ball, if you will, on Friday's tutorial. Oh, let's go back. I missed all the chat. Now 21 just turned up. Oh, really? Okay, 20 for you. Okay, 19 for me. Mary, were you supposed to email Karen? Oh, Karen! Oh. How long ago was that, Karen? There's a lot of people I haven't looked after. Guys, whatever I'm supposed to do for you, just know that it's on that list. Hey, where's that list? Listen to me. I just jumped from one subject to the other. It goes like 100 years back. Oh, my gosh. I reckon it's even in the beginning of the book. Just talk amongst yourselves. We've got a little list happening. And I had, oh, there's a page. There's a free page here. Oh, look at that. You see stuff that you forgot you had. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's nice handwriting for a change. Some of it's really bad. Some of it I can't even work out. That's my handwriting. But, oh, there's 2 pages blank here. Look at that. How did I miss that? I must have put it there for some reason. Might have been for Christmas. We were doing some Christmas gear. I can't find that. It's in his book. I know it's in his book. Tell you what I will do. I'll write it up tonight. I'll find it, write it up tonight, and then we'll pop it on the first Thursday video so we can talk about it on Saturday's live, yeah? But it'll be on, oh, look, another 2 pages blank. I don't know what I was thinking of. I'm going to have to go back and check it out. Okay, no, nothing. I can't find it anyway. No, it's here. It's in his book. Remember the list we did, and Karen's name was on it, and Kiki's name was on it, and how many ends? And you think, oh, here it is, I found it. Yeah, it was on the 3rd page. I did the whole book. 4th page. I did the whole book. It's on the 4th page. Are you ready? All right. It says, make sure you have a chat with Kiki. I've done that, but we didn't even finish that item off, did we, Kiki? Because yours truly got busy. We'll keep it for next year, but I will, next year. Let's try this year. But I will get it done early so that we can have it for Halloween this year. Yeah? So I'm going to have to re-message you about that, Kiki. But I'm going to put you down a little bit further down the list because Halloween's not going to happen for a long way yet. So I'm going to put you down for end of Feb, if that's all right, Kiki. And I'll message you the end of Feb regarding what we were talking about. Remember the little pattern testing we did? Yours truly said I'll sort it out and never did. I got busy. Too much happened. You know, I had to get those puppets ready for Halloween. Who remembers the puppets for Halloween? Who remembers their names? Gold star if you do. And the next person was to contact Karen regarding the part 1. Just need part 2. Karen, I'll sort that out. You are next on the list. So that's it. You're the very next person, Karen. No one else comes next. After that came a couple of people, which I believe is Anne McSee and Green Butterfly, and we've already discussed it. And you're next on the list, Anne and Green, regarding the V-stitch beanie. I haven't forgotten, hun. I'm actually going to put your name there. And so is, not just you, so is, what is her name? Where is she? It'll come to me. It's here somewhere. Stay focused. My brain. It'll come to me. I promise. And Green Butterfly. I've popped your name next to that beanie. So you know what I'm talking about anyway, Anne. So that's coming up. And then there's a couple of other people. Definitely the Harry Styles cardigan's there. I mean, the Harry Styles top is there. And the Sunshine Bright cardigan I put way down the bottom of the list. We decided to do the patchwork jumper while we're waiting. Yeah, it's probably the best thing. I'm trying to think of who I had to speak to about it. I know her on Instagram, but I've forgotten her name here. Not everybody uses the same name, and I don't really want to give away her name here. Don't you love it? So anyway, that's on my list. We'll talk about that. I'm going to actually fold this page in half so I can find it when I turn, you know, when you turn, you know, 5 or 6 pages later and you miss it. I fold it in half to remind me of where it is. So let's go back to what's happening this week. Now this week, like I said, tomorrow we are doing first Thursday of the month, And Friday, we are doing the little ball for the young girl, which she should get on the weekend. Then you've got next week. Now, what have I done for next week? I don't think I've put on next week. No, I'm going to... Oh, hang on. Have I? No. Oh, yeah, I have. Oh, that's right. Remember when I was talking on Saturday, I said... everybody had a bit of a giggle at my expense. I said a beginner live. I don't know what that means, which is not a beginner live on Saturday. Then I said the 7th was not a beginner live. Then I said Tuesday I had guests. They didn't come. Then I said another beginner video Thursday, which didn't happen Thursday, happened Tuesday because I was going to have the guest, but let's not talk about that. And then I said a beginner video on Thursday, which I really meant first Thursday of the month video. I must have been tired when I wrote this out, I tell you. And then I said out to lunch on Monday, with this Monday coming. Which is true. I'm out to lunch with some friends. And in fact, I'm out to lunch with a lady who's after this particular 5-point star blanket with her and a friend way back from 5, 6 years ago. I haven't seen her for so long. I've seen her out and about, but we haven't actually gone out and had lunch together. So it would be nice to catch up with her. So we probably won't see a tutorial. You'll see the beginner. Here I go again with the beginner. What is with this word beginner? You'll see the ball on Friday as a tutorial, and you won't see a tutorial on the channel until Tuesday. What you will see is a lot of those shorts that have a few beginner stitches. It's to get the beginners up and ready for what's happening on the channel this year. And you're going to find all that information out tomorrow on our first Thursday of the month. I'm going to have my coffee. It's gone cold. Oh, cheers, everyone. Let's go. How far back? Oh, my Lord. Okay, where are we? No, I've lost. Oh, so far back. What's going on? Oh my gosh, it really is. I think people are scared of my RAF. I don't know what RAF means. We're supposed to email Karen. We sorted that out. You're still here. Oh, Lorraine. Hi, Lorraine. Your first time here. Lovely to have you here, Lorraine. Lovely to have you here. Don't forget to join us on Saturday mornings live at 10 a.m. because we do a thing called Live Antics, and a lot of our newbies are going to be their names will be put in a little hat, and they will get a choice once I choose the name from the hat to choose the color combination of our very next project on the channel. Very exciting. Well, welcome, Lorraine. New from Kiki. What's new from Jody? Kiki, what's new from Jody? Not sure what you mean there. I'm still waiting to become a pattern tester. Middle, it's coming. Be prepared. I'm just not testing anything right now. I'm not sending anything out. I'm too busy trying to catch up still from last September. Oh, Jan. Hello, Jan. Lovely to have you here. Lovely to have you here. I'm glad I caught you live. I need something to make my brain on something from being worried about my son and his broken foot. He really did damage to that foot, didn't he? I just need part 2. I'll sort that out. Karen, I'll send that to you. You can't put Kiki down. No. Kiki's a champion. She's our champion. Kiki's the queen of the corner, hun. I'm learning nooking crochet. Jody K, well done, you. I'm not going to say that's a swear word. Go for it. Oh, hello, Green Butterfly. Hello, Green Butterfly. Lovely to have you here. Welcome to the Nut House. Yes, Lorraine, we are a little bit crazy here. Never take anything personal. And if I send you to that naughty corner, it's always a good sign. It means that you're in with the cool dudes. You're not in with the boring people. You'll fit right in with you, Lorraine. We love a lot of fun. We do have a lot of fun. We have the best community, Lorraine. We are the best. I'm such a champion at this, aren't I? I love bragging about our community. There are the odd occasion when we get the naughty person on, we delete, we block, we throw out, that kind of thing. And then they're gone. But otherwise, we have the best community. You like that? Delete, block, throw out. You got to head off. Oh, Rachel, we will see you soon, hun. I'm nooking crochet now. Go, Jody. Jody K. Pamela. Hi, Pamela. Hi. Yes, welcome. You do feel welcome, Lorraine. We have a lot of fun. Lorraine, sometimes we can get so silly that I cry from laughing too much. That's how silly we can get. But it's not today. Today we're all sensible and serious. We're all sensible and serious. I may as well put my name. Hang on. I may as well put my name on a seat now. Oh, really, Lorraine? Well, we're all going to move out the way and let Lorraine get in. We have a lot of fun, and sometimes we do things on our lives as well. We were recently doing Dictate and Create, where I dictated a pattern and you guys had to create it without knowing what it was. It's a bit of fun. Now we changed that because it was a little bit difficult to keep up with that and everybody on the live, and the live would go quiet because everybody was working. We still want you being chatterboxes. We love that. That's what lives are all about. It gives you the opportunity to have a chat with me, to ask me any questions that you have about our tutorials, anything you can't keep up with, something you need. If it's a written pattern, they are coming. Just bear with me. It's taking a long time. She's real slack, guys. She really is. You're going to get newer patterns before the rest of the patterns start getting sorted out. The reason is I will not upload anything on the channel this year without there being a written pattern first. What? That's my goal. So if you don't see a written pattern on an item, I will pop up a little small beginner video just to keep everybody excited and keep writing out the pattern for the new tutorials coming. The only reason I'm doing that is because so many people ask me for the written pattern and I say I haven't got one, because I don't write them up normally. I just scribble them on a book somewhere and hope for the best. And then I go back and think, that one doesn't belong to anything. Let's rip that piece of paper out. That's not making any sense. And all patterns are gone. So from now on, I'm actually writing them out, typing them up on the computer, checking them, rechecking them, and I will get them edited and tested before they go on the channel. That's for big things like jumpers and blankets and vests and skirts and what have I said? Way too much. But that's she just doesn't stop, does she? And crown, and not crown. What did we were talking about the other day, Kiki, when you said, and we said we're going to make one? Mask. I can't get it out. The mask. What's it called? A Mardi Gras mask. I'm going on this. They're thinking, what is she doing? We're making a Mardi Gras mask because that was an accidental slip of my tongue. So we are making one. And not only are we making one, that will be a written pattern first before it is a tutorial. The only way this is going to work is if I just sit down and do it. Not till after February, because I've got the babies to worry about. If people would just stop having babies, if family and friends would stop having babies, it would be okay. Did you hear that, family and friends? No more babies. You're banned from having babies. Don't you love it? All right. Oh my gosh, look how far back we go. I'll be there, friends, with Franca. Yes. I may as well put my name on the seat. Yes, we've done that already. It's good. I'm caught up. It's the heat here in Wagga. Oh, you're in Wagga Wagga. How about that, Lorraine? It's pretty hot here in Glenroy, in the northern suburbs of Melbourne. I blame Franca for making me cheeky. I know Middle Earthian was the sweetest, kindest, wonderful, darling angel before Franca stirred her up and turned her into this sweetest, kind, wonderful little angel that sits in the corner with me. Do you like that, Middle? Yes, Franca, she's got a way of stirring people up and getting them into trouble. Franca's the naughty little girl that we're going to have to send to the principal. How's it becoming a school? All right, so just a heads up to let you know what's happening over the next week. Now, as you know, we talked about this week, and it's all happening. Next week, I haven't really sorted that out yet. The reason I haven't sorted it out, I was hoping, fingers crossed, to get the jumper finished by next week, but I get a vibe now that I'm working on the blankets. It's not my fault the baby was born early. Now that I'm working on the blankets, I probably won't get time to do that. But you will see one of the blankets. Actually, you'll probably see them both in tomorrow's first Thursday of the month. And I'll do a top-down view on the Grafgan, and you'll see how far off I am. And I don't work from left to right. I'm a little bit weird like this. And I don't work from top to bottom or bottom to top. I work from right to left. And I do the whole blanket this way. So the word Lakers, which is across this way, she'll have the S, the R, the E, and I'm now about to attach the K. When I say attach, just work through the K. It's all worked in as you go along. It's as you go. There's no sewing anything together. Oh, there will be lots of ends. I have a lot of ends to weave in, but that's like, that's a part of it all, really. It's a part of it all. You know what it's like when we crochet, we've got ends. It's as simple as that. We have more ends than knitters. We do. Knitters find a way to work into, I don't know how they do it. But I think crocheters have more ends than knitters. I could be wrong, but anyway, we do play with color more in crochet. I've noticed that it's a little bit more of a play on color. Knitters are true. I keep saying that word and not sneezing. The knitters themselves, they don't use as much color. However, Auntie T did make that scrap vest. And what I might do when I'm doing our scrap, because we're doing a scrap vest here on the channel, yeah, in the future. When we make our scrap vest, I'll get Auntie T to wear hers, and we'll take a photo. And we'll get a photo of our vests, and you can see the difference between mine and hers. And I believe hers, I could be wrong, but I believe hers is knitted, achu, and ours will be crocheted. And that'll give you an opportunity to see what a scrap vest will look like knitted and what a scrap vest will look like crocheted. Okay, I've lost all the chat again. Okay. It goes way back. Oh my gosh, it goes way back. Hello. Okay, I go with that description. Yes, middle is not my fault. You're naughty. Oh, yes, it is, Franca. Can I ask, do your tutorials cater for beginner or are they more intermediate? Well, Lorraine, we are currently working on beginner tutorials. We are an intermediate channel now. However, I've restarted on some beginner tutorials as well to help out a lot of the newbies. A lot of people have been sending me some messages saying, I'm new to your channel. I love the beautiful work you do. No way I can do that, so I probably won't watch you in the future. And I thought, no. Stick with us, because I will be popping the beginner tutorials on as well as the intermediate. So we are focused on both sides now, whereas I was only really focused on, we grew from beginner to intermediate, and I forgot all about the beginners. Yeah, so I'm still weighing them both in on purpose so that everyone can have an opportunity to watch our tutorials. Yeah, we do also have a beginners playlist way back when, and you can have a look at those stitches way back from when I first started. But I would say stick around now if you're a beginner, because the beginner tutorials are coming up mixed with the intermediate tutorials. So that's the exciting thing that's on our channel this year. So there you go. Is she? No, stop being naughty, girls. Kiki is an amazing person. Let me talk to you about Kiki and Franca in a minute. Again, I've talked about this. I'm going to say it again. Not as amazing as Franca. Oh, everybody's sending everybody up. What is going on here? Let's talk about Kiki and Franca. All right, guys. This is something you'll have a bit of a giggle about. After one of the lives, I don't know which one it was a while back, I took off to do some grocery shopping, which I don't usually do on a Saturday because it's really busy and I just don't do it. But I was panicking. I didn't have enough food in the house. I thought, let's go shopping. I went to Coles, one of our stores here in Melbourne, grocery stores, large chain stores, and I'm shopping away. And then I decided to wait in line with a big, long line of people. I don't know why it was packed. I couldn't understand, but I was waiting and waiting. So I opened up the phone and had a bit of a flick. And there was a message from, was it Franca or Kiki? One of them. Well, look at this. I'm innocent, Kiki says. Which one of you sent the message? Was it you or Franca? The message was some crochet that, let's just say, was a little bit A little bit naughty. Crochet. It wasn't my fault. You guys sent it to me. I opened it up in Coles and I'm like this. There's a fella behind me looking over my shoulder. He's really tall and I'm kind of like 5'2". There's someone in front of me staring at me, and this picture comes up and all you can see is me going jumping up and down in the aisle of the supermarket. It may have been me, but Franca was hassling me to reveal secrets. So I'm jumping up and down. The guy behind me is laughing his head off because the picture was pretty obvious and I wasn't hiding it. I was like this, as the phone was there and I was just looking away and, oh, here's a picture. Let's check the picture out. You hear me jump up like a freak. A naughty picture that's Crochet standing in the aisle of a supermarket. Girls, what were you thinking of? And they were very naughty. Wonderful weekend. Everyone stay safe as always. Are you heading off? Are you Green Butterfly? Thank you for joining us. Don't forget, Green Butterfly, I haven't forgotten about you and the lovely Anne in reference to the V-stitch beanie. That is actually our very next pattern going up on the website. So I'll keep you peeled when that goes up. I will send it to you. I send you a copy. It was still crochet. It was still crochet. It was crochet, but it was naughty. And I'm a good girl. I don't do those naughty things. I don't look at naughty things. I'm a good girl. Can't you see my halo? It's getting smaller, the halo. It used to be this big, but now it's like that. It's a lot smaller these days. Yeah, so you girls were very naughty. The guy behind me is laughing his head off. I'm assuming he was laughing at the picture. I don't know what he was laughing at, but he might have been laughing at me because I panicked. I went, I jumped up and down like a yo-yo. Anyway, so things happen and they shouldn't. And like those two girls have been in the corner ever since. Oh, no, that's not true. That's not true. But I will put you in there if it ever happens again. Permanently. There's no removing from the corner. So we had a bit of fun in the shopping centre. All in the lane waiting to be... that was the busiest I've ever seen that supermarket too. Oh, hello, Najat. Lovely to have you here. Oh, I wish I could understand what you said there, but lovely, Najat. I've seen Najat on. She's been on our Instagram. She's been on our Facebook. She's around, and it's lovely to have her here. Oh, that's considering she's a girl. Sorry, Najat. I'm assuming you are. You should never assume, really. You should never assume. Anyway, so that's the excitement that's happening this week on the channel. Don't forget, next week, guys, is going to be a totally different week. Also, this Saturday, we are doing live antics as normal until I decide what pattern's going up next week. We'll definitely be doing live antics. It's most likely it will be something to do with that. But don't quote me on it. Maybe, unless I can get one of my other patterns ready by next week, it will most likely be that. These patterns are quite easy to make. You just change the stitch, make it a different stitch, and just do a very similar size. So they're very simple to make and actually are very, very gorgeous to look at as well, and have plenty of room for little balls of yarn. Should put a yarn in there. You know why I put it in there? Because it keeps it full for me so it doesn't get squashed. So I'm going to make a few of these little purses and sell them at the Pipeworks market when that goes up, whenever that happens. I don't know when that's going to happen. You love making those. Well, I'm making another one, Jan, and I'll be making a couple of more in the future as well. Like I said, I don't do markets very often, guys. You already know that. But I I'm doing them for Pipeworks because it's an indoors market. I remember Pipeworks when they used to be the old Pipeworks. I used to bring my children there on the weekends and they had little rides and little things. Now, it's a new Pipeworks in a new area. It's going to be different. It's going to be very different. Najat doesn't understand English. Well, Najat is lovely because she still comes on. Even though she doesn't understand me, she still comes on and says hello, and that's lovely. We love that. And what was that? Says good, says Jan. Good. Thanks, Jan. Thanks, Jan. All right, look, guys, I'm going to head off. I just wanted to thank everyone for joining us today. We're going to make it a very big live on Saturday morning, have a little bit more fun. You may get some information that you've been waiting for. You might get it tomorrow, actually, during our first Thursday of the month. Keep your eyes peeled for that video. Very important. I'm out of here, guys. Take care, everyone. Please stay safe. Well, I'm on the way out too, guys. I just want to thank everyone for coming today. Tomorrow's first Thursday of the month, even though it's a second Thursday, is an absolute must-see. You must see that video to find out what is happening on our channel this year, to find out some other information that you may need to know, and to find out what's going down and what we missed out on last year. Saturday mornings live is 10 a.m. Melbourne, Australia time, Lorraine. It's every Saturday, and Wednesdays live is 4 p.m. Melbourne, Australia time, every Wednesday. So we do that twice a week. I will see everyone here on Saturday. Don't forget to check out the tutorial of the ball coming up on Friday as well. Keep your eyes peeled for little reels on different social medias like Instagram or like Facebook, or even here on YouTube. There's going to be a few shorts. These are videos that are beginner videos, and they'll just be like a stitch, or they might be me doing a silly walk or a silly dance or a silly play with yarn, or just something. It just depends on the mood I'm in. The night that I put the video up of the patchwork jumper on Instagram, that was an accident. I wasn't supposed to do that, but I did, and I shouldn't have. But anyway, it doesn't matter. It's there. If you don't know which one that is, that's the last Instagram video you saw go up. It's me sitting there crocheting the one side of the jumper. Check it out on Instagram. You will see the patch that I'm talking about. So check it out on Instagram. I will see everyone on Saturday. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. My name is Mary. This is Crochet Designs, and if I'm shouting, I do apologize. Ciao for now. I said that all in one sentence. Bye all. Catch you on Saturday.